Hey, what is up guys? Epic Pokemon TCG here, and today guys, I'm going to be bringing you a silly deck profile. This is a deck that I figured out I would try to make work while I was playing the Iron Tide theme deck that I have revamped and added some cards in. Two cards that I added in was this Metagross here, and I found with Lucky Helmet and Tierno, I was getting a lot of damage off, and I was like, okay, I gotta see if I can make this into a deck. And I gotta say, this was a very tough deck for me to build. I actually had to reference a bunch of deck lists and try to build a skeleton list and work from it from there. And this is what I kind of got, situated with and everything. So, the main card we're gonna be looking at is Metagross here with Machine Gun Stomp. This deck does 10 damage for each card in your hand, or 20 plus, then 10 for each card in your hand. And pretty much the idea of the deck here is just having a gigantic hand size. And I hope you guys don't hear that roaring in the background. That is someone shampooing the freaking carpet. Anyway, I actually went for a hefty start thing here. What you want to do is you want to try to start with Deoxys or Kangaskhan here. Deoxys is probably the more reliable one here, because if you go first, you can use this attack and draw 2 cards, plus Deoxys gives up 1 prize, opposed to Kangaskhan giving up 2, but he gives you 3 cards. And I really want to start with these 2 Pokemon opposed to a Beldum start. I run 2 Miltank just for some another attacker, honestly. And the reason I run one of these Metagross is just for a switching card more than anything. If your opponent tries to bring up something in stall that they don't care if you really knock out, you can Magnetic Warp and make them bring up something. Or if they try to Lysander up something with these hefty retreat costs, because both Metagross have 4 retreat costs, Kangaskhan has 3 retreat costs, and yeah, Deoxys isn't that bad, but you guys kind of get the general gist of that. What the ability basically does, it's basically an escape rope. I run 4 Level Ball, just because, just to search out Beldum. And something I actually forgot to mention is if you are worried about, Vileplume or something like that, and you're worried that you won't be able to get your Metagross out, you can definitely tweak this list and probably add in maybe 2 Metang or 1 Metang, whichever one you're more comfortable with. But I got the 4 Level Ball here because I found when I was playing this deck, I was like, God, I cannot get these Beldum out quick enough, so I decided I'm just going to play 4 Level Ball and go with it. But anyway, I played 4 Rare Candy just to get it out a lot quicker. And for the cards that are going to help you add stuff to your hand, we have 1 Paint Roller just to discard Stadium, then draw a card. And then we have 2 Professor's Letter. This can easily turn 1 card into 2 cards in your hand, so that's really good there. We're going to run 4 Roller Skates, flip a coin if heads, draw 3 cards. Obvious synergy there with this deck, because that is 30 extra damage. And 4 Trainer's Mail can grab anything, like any of these cards here for you. We play 3 VS Seeker to get the main supporter over and over, and the main supporter is actually going to be Big Boy Tierno here. Draw 3 cards. Now obviously cards like Sycamore, Shauna, Birch's Observation are going to be more consistent and whatnot, and they're better and overall just more reliable supporters. But with this deck, you don't really want to be discarding your hand and resetting your hand to 7 or resetting your hand to 5 or 4 or 7 like I was saying with Birch's. You want to keep adding cards to your hand, making your hand size as big as possible. So you're going to be trying to gun for these 15 to 16, 17, and so on size hands. And Tierno will be the way to help you do that. And also another card that is really good in this deck, and is also from Ancient Origins, is Lucky Helmet. Lucky Helmet, whenever the Pokemon this card is attached to your ex-Pokemon and is damaged, you can draw 2 cards. So pretty much essentially when you start with Deoxys or you start with Kangaskhan, you're going to be using their attacks to draw 3 or draw 2, and then you get an additional draw along with your draw phase. So pretty much, let's say you have a Deoxys out there and you use Close Encounter, your opponent attacks it, you get 2 more cards, that's 4, draw 1 more, that's 5 cards coming into your turn, so that is very good. And 6 with Kangaskhan. And also to help add some extra damage in case you might be short, is I actually added a Muscle Band in here, you never know. Now the cool thing about Machine Gun Stomp is it just takes a DCE cost, so we actually run 4 DCE, and then I run 4 Metal Energy, I have no idea why, and 2 Psychic Energy. You could probably change this to 3 Psychic Energy. We're actually going to do that on video, but there we go. Anyway, so yeah, all we did was just change a couple energy around. But anyway, the reason why we run the Psychic Energy is just so we can attack with Deoxys, and you're actually going to see an incredible game come up after this deck profile here, so stay tuned for that. And you can actually use Overdrive Smash during your next turn. This Pokemon's Overdrive Smash does 60 more damage, so just in case you might need another backup attacker, you can use that. But as for how good this deck is more of a fun rogue kind of deck. But it is a lot of fun and something I really enjoy. And yeah, it was pretty cool getting some gameplay for you. I actually have another gameplay I'm just going to upload as a separate game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we're going to cut into the gameplay, and I promise you the game is absolutely freaking intense. So I'll see you there. Alright, so it looks like we're going to get K-Fits 9 here. And we are actually going to get to go first. That's pretty good. Hopefully we do start with Deoxys. And we do. That is awesome. So we'll get to do our attack first turn. So hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. As we're waiting for my opponent to choose a basic Pokemon. This has been every game so far today. Just my opponents have been taking forever to do stuff. And there we go, finally. So I'm going to start Deoxys. And I'm going to go ahead and bench this Beldum here. And it looks like I thought I was going to bench the Beldum, but okay. And we're going to close encounter for 2 cards here. And so if my opponent does attack me with that Manectric, I'm going to get 2 more cards. And then it's just going to be a big cycle. But as we see right here, Manectric does resist metal. That is going to be a big problem for me. As we see my opponent Professor Lettering for 2 cards. I think that was 2 electric energies. And we see a Sycamore here. So my opponent is already getting that charged up. So whenever my opponent plays down Mega Manectric, he will be able to get additional energy on the field, which can be bad news for me. We see Ultra Ball here. Probably going to grab a Shaman. And no, we're going to grab a Golbat, I thought I saw. And we see Repeat Ball. Probably going to be grabbing a Zubat. There is the Zubat. I said Shaman and I looked down and I just glanced up and saw Golbat, so not bad on that one there. But there is a 2020 and I get 2 additional cards. Awesome. So I'm going to play Trainer's Mail here for, let's go ahead and grab the Tierno, try to build up our hand size a little bit. We'll be getting a guaranteed 3 cards opposed to the maybe 3 cards from Roller Skates. And speaking of Roller Skates, let's hope we can hit this here, and we indeed do. We are building up our hand size. Let's go for another Roller Skate. Probably going to miss it. But no, we do get it as well. And no extra Beldum. So let's take a look at our hand and see how many cards we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 cards on our hand. So I am going to just do this here. And we're going to Rare Candy into Metagross here. I'm going to play down this Professor's Letter to thin the deck out a little bit more. And I am going to close encounter for 2 cards here. So there we go. Growing that hand size a little more, but unfortunately if my opponent does Lysander up my Metagross, then that's going to spell bad news because yeah, my opponent can knock it out with Assault Laser if he does start playing down Golbats, which I'm hoping he doesn't. Speaking of Golbat, there it is. And just as I thought, my opponent is going to try to pick off my Metagross here. I was really hoping to get another Beldum, but it looks like my opponent is going to Repeat Ball for probably another Golbat. That's what my opponent does grab. So slowly taking down my Metagross. Oh, this isn't good. Alrighty. My opponent actually did a lot of damage there. So let's go ahead and just play down this Tyranno, grabbing ourselves 3 more cards. And now let's count the hand size here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So my opponent, we have 20 cards in our hand, 20 base. So right now we're doing 220 damage. So I'm going to go ahead and play that down. So there's 210 and 200. And I am going to retreat. Well, let's cheat a little bit. We're going to level ball here for a Beldum actually. Let's take that back. Alrighty. And we're going to retreat in the Metagross here. There is 180 damage with Machine Gun Stomp, taking out that Manectric. A little bit of a misplay there on my part, but unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but fortunately we were able to fix it. We see Repeat Ball from my opponent, grabbing a 3rd Crobat, or not, Golbat. Jesus, I am butchering this commentary. Alright, so there is... Oh, so my opponent's actually going to knock me out here. So it is 60 damage, taking out Metagross. Wow. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and send up Beldum here. And I am going to VS Seeker for the Tyranno. And I will Rare Candy this one right here. And let's see. We have such like a massive hand size. I'm trying to like make sure I'm clicking the right stuff here. We're going to DCE this one and play down the Tyranno. Grabbing 3 more cards, and let's Machine Gun Stop for 200 damage, taking that out. So now we are down to 2 prizes, taking 4. And we do see Professor Sycamore coming from my opponent. And we see my opponent loading the Crobat. Sorry, I like spilled something and I'm trying to get it all fixed here. My bad, guys. But we see Crobat with the electric energy coming onto it. And I wonder if my opponent's going to try to pick off my Deoxys or pick off my Beldum. I'm really curious there. But we do have a ridiculous hand size, honestly. We see 10, and I actually resist that, so pretty good there. And I am going to see if I have another Rare Candy. I don't see that I do, but okay, because we're going to actually just go ahead and do this. And there is the Rare Candy. That's good. So I am going to Rare Candy this Beldum into another Metagross that can actually do a lot of damage here. And we're going to Muscle Band this one, lay down the DCE here, and let's go ahead and VS Seeker, grabbing that Tyranno. Let's go and play Tyranno for another 2 cards, and let's Machine Gun Stomp. 250 damage. Oh my goodness. And there is another DCE. So we're racking up high amounts of damage with this deck, and that's the point. see Ace Train. Oh no, that is not good. That is one of the cards I did mention when I was discussing the deck that would be a major problem for me. And we see all those cards going back into our deck, and we are up to 29 cards. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good at all there. Oh man. So my opponent did have a pretty good plan there, and now I'm kind of in some trouble, honestly. So we are going to try to bounce back here. We do miss the roller skates. That is not good. And let's go ahead and just Pokemon Fan Club. We're gonna grab some stuff just out of our hand, or out of our deck here. And I'm actually gonna grab Kangaskhan. I'm gonna try to grab some drawing Pokemon just in case I do need them. And yeah. So we're only hitting for 50 damage at this point. Oh man. That Ace Trainer really set me back. And we see a... Oh no, that's actually gonna knock me out. Oh man. My opponent is going to be picking this off here, and actually my opponent's actually going to be hitting me for 120 damage, unfortunately. We do see a Sycamore from my opponent. I was not expecting the Ace Trainer, so that was definitely brutal. I had everything going for me until that happened, but man, these bats are just picking away at my Metagross. And there is 120 damage. Oh man. I don't know who to really bring up at this point. We're gonna have to bring up Deoxys, I guess. And that is not good. That's not good. I really don't have much of an option just to pass the turn to my opponent. So the game has definitely swung into my opponent's favor, I think, at this point. I think my opponent just has a massive advantage over me. But there is another 20 damage, so my Metagross is down to 50 damage. And we see Ultra Ball from my opponent. Let's take a look at my discard pile. We got a lot of stuff in here. Oh man. We see Lugia EX. And we see Professor Birch's Observation coming down. And my opponent will flip heads on that, getting a fresh hand of 7. So I am definitely in some trouble at this point. I've pretty much been in trouble ever since my opponent played that Ace Trainer. And that is 120 damage, and I do get 2 additional cards, but I don't know how well they're going to be at this point. Let's just see what we can do. So we have... There's no way we can do that. I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 90 damage. We'd be 30 short, actually. Ooh. Opponent has 50 damage left, and I'm gonna take a look and see what we have in here. There's 1, 2. Oh no! After this Metagross goes down, we will be down to no Metagross except for the one that can switch Pokemon, and that will not be good. We're just in all kinds of trouble at this point. We are in just all kinds of trouble, and not really looking that good for me, honestly. I guess my opponent's thinking about what move he wants to do next. So we do see a Mega Evolution. had another one. Yeah, that really wouldn't matter there. My opponent would have had 10 HP left, which means I could have knocked it out with a mill tank later on, but I don't know if that situation ever would have came up, honestly. There is a Professor Birch's observation coming down, and oh man, kind of sitting on the edge of my seat at this point. I thought I had another Pokemon in my deck that I could level ball for, just to try to thin it out, but I guess not. There's 110 damage. Oh man, this is not looking that good for me. Actually, no. Let's go for Kangaskhan. Alright. Are you guys sitting on the edge of your seats? Because I am too. And we see a BS Seeker for a Lysander. So my opponent is probably going to Lysander up this Kangaskhan. Yeah, probably one of the best moves to play that down. Oh goodness. So there is the Lugia. Oh man. Lugia is hitting for a lot of damage. Alright, come on, roller skates. Oh no. Okay, so I am going to Rare Candy into Metagross. Yep. So let's go ahead and Magnetic Warp here. So pretty much my opponent is going to be forced to bring up that Whirlbat there, or else he would lose the game. And this Powerful Friends for 80 damage. Cutting it close here, guys. We're cutting it real close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, my opponent can knock me out with that Lugia. So my opponent's actually doing a really smart move here. Bringing that up just so that way I'm pretty much forced to have to have something to knock it out, so that way I can't just Magnetic Warp something off, because either way, I mean, I would knock out every single one of those Pokemon. Oh my god, we top deck the Psychic Energy, and let's Overdrive Smash, and we knock out the Manectric. That is absolutely crazy. What a freaking top deck. I cannot believe I pulled that off. Oh man. That crap just doesn't happen. Alright, man. Alright, so I probably made some stupid mistakes in that game, but it's alright. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I say thank you so much for watching. That was an absolutely intense game. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was just... Whew. Alright, so... yeah, you guys are amazing. Make sure, if you have not seen anything else on my channel, you definitely go check that stuff out. I don't have battles probably that intense, but hey, what can you do? But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, my heart's pounding. I got to take a break because, oh goodness. But yeah, this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out. Take care, guys.